Hi class, today I'll be talking about the app called Plickers. Plickers is an app that teachers use in the classroom to engage the students in their lesson. It can be math, science, social studies, any lesson that you're working on. The teacher can use the app to create a classroom and put all the students' names in there. They all eventually get a scan card that when the teacher asks a question during the little quiz, these students will be able to hold up their cards and the teacher will be able to scan their cards using their iPad. And then this is helpful because it will be able to use real-time information about which students are struggling with concepts. So if a student is struggling, instead of a teacher having to sit down with them, it allows the teacher to make appropriate corrections by addressing the issues right away. Every time she scans her iPad with the Plickers cards that the students hold up, it'll tell the teacher who got it wrong and who got it right, and it makes time go by faster instead of her having to stop the lesson and keep moving on. So farther on in the video, you will learn how to create an account, how to add your students, and how to create your own lesson. Let's get to it. Okay, so here is where we'll start signing up for free. The app is free. I used my first initial, my last initial, and then I just used my school email to sign up. And you can do it with your Google account. If you have an iPad or something with Apple, you are allowed to go to Apple to sign up with this. So right here you can see me just typing in my email for school, and then I created a password. And this is where you will see me hit continue. It's trying to get the password. Let's see if it will click. I choose my own password. I type in my password. You have to do as it says, so capital letter, lowercase letter, and having a thing. We don't want to save our password right now. So hit click now. On here you see where it says create a classroom. So I'll hit create a class, and I just called it Miss Garcia's class. I had misspelled it, so I went ahead and did Miss Garcia's class. And then you'll hit create class here at the bottom right here. And then you'll add students. I just added random names, as you can see, but in your classroom you will put your students' names, and then once you have all your students named all right here, you will be able to hit the next button. As you see, as I'm typing out the names, I'll hit the next button. I set them down for done. And then at the end, you go here and you start creating your quiz. You can create it over anything you would like. And this is where I just made up something. I asked them, what time is it? If you're learning math and you're learning what time, it will just ask a question. And here's my example. I started putting down the answers down here where it says A, B, C, and D. And this is where they come in, and once they have all the answers on there, they'll be able to put the answer that they believe is correct. As looking at the clock, they'll be able to put which answer they believe is correct. And that's me clicking the correct answer, so you can label which answer you know is the correct answer as a teacher. And then you'll go and you can shuffle your choices at the bottom, or you can change the font and all that at the top. Then we'll go and I was showing y'all can add images and anything else. So we'll add this to Miss Garcia's class, and then you'll go back to your classroom. And that's where it says get the cards. You add your cards, you download your cards, and you're able to print them off for your student. And then it's asking you to get the mobile app. So on your iPad or your iPhone or whichever device you're using, you'll be able to download the mobile app. As you can see, it's wanting you to download the app. I didn't download the app at the time just because I was trying to make the video quick. But right there you can hit play now, and it'll bring up the question and it'll bring it up for the kids, and they'll show their answers. And if I want to help them, I'll hit reveal answer. As you've seen, we'll go and you can edit the set. That's what it was showing you right there. If you go up to the top, it'll help you get started. on this section, I show you can make your own set, you can save it to your library, but I'm showing you where I went to Discover right here on the side, and you can hit any subject you want. I chose to do math, so we're going to work on counting, and I hit counting to 100, and then I went to add to my class. So you'll just have the kids count whatever shows, and it'll have different answers. You can reveal your answer right there, as you can see. I hit the show graph button. It didn't really do much, but if it was like a social study question or something about a graph, it will be able to pull up the graph that you have created. So I did show that. I leave it on there long enough for the kids to show their answers. So there's just different steps right there that you can do to show and do your lesson. You can hit now playing to see what you have playing. At the time, I didn't have anything playing, but if you wanted to show your students what you had for the lesson that day, that's what you would do. And everything else, you just really have the kids showing you what you need to learn or what they're having questions about, and that's that.